Welcome back to the Bettor Hour, and it's time for us to give you stats you should know. All of our hosts are going to go around and give you 2 stats that you should lock in on before you start betting your money tonight. Are we ready?
Ready.
All right, Alex, drop some numbers on me.
I got a wild number.
Ooh.
So the Warriors have outscored the Celtics by a whopping 422 to 421. 1 point. All 4 games by double digits. I just find that fascinating. That 4 games were all double digits. Everyone covered that won, yet we're 1 point different through 4
2
games.
blowouts, 2 close games.
Yeah. Well, defense has been the difference, really.
Yeah.
That's close. I mean, it's 2-2 back in Golden State. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah. I got another one on the round.
That one is fine. Keep that second one locked in. What you got?
I have the Braves are on an 11-game win streak. This is a stat you should know. They're playing the Nationals today. They're last in the NL East. They're winning by an average of 4 runs a game, outscoring opponents 74-30. It's definitely a big stat you should know today, going into MLB.
I like it.
I like
It's a good one.
Braves getting back on the horse, trying to make some noise in the NL East.
Sure.
All right, well, we talk a lot about scoring. We talk a lot about defense. There's plenty of things to talk about. But we're not talking enough about Steph Curry's color of his shoes because the man is 3-0 when he wears the purple shoes. So I hope to see those tonight. He actually wore I think it was game 1. He was wearing a different pair of shoes, and then he actually changed into the purple ones. Or maybe it was the last series, but purple shoe Steph is unstoppable.
Well, I like that.
I'm superstitious.
So look at the shoe color tonight.
So if
before
it's
you place
purple,
it. If it's purple, hammer over.
Check the Warriors' Instagram stories.
Right. I like that. Shaw, what's your first stat?
Yeah, I think Steph Curry and Tom Brady are the only people left wearing Under Armours too. So keep that stat locked in as well.
Pay me,
Jason Tatum is averaging Jason Tatum averaging 2.8 points in the 4th quarter of this finals. So that's a big number for a guy that's been talked about. If the Celtics win, he should get Finals MVP. 2.8 points in the 4th quarter is not going to get it done.
Yeah, he's gonna have to step up. That's been one of the names of the game for this whole series is Tatum going to step up consistently?
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think they win without that.
That's shocking, actually. 2 points.
Right. So
Wow.
I'm talking everything Game 5 from the Warriors' big 3. You wonder they've been in these finals 6 of the last 8 years. How do they fare in Game 5s? Right, just across the playoffs. Steph Curry, his career in Game 5s, 23-6 and 5, 18 Game 5s. This year he has 4 fewer points, around the same amount of assists, and 4 fewer rebounds. On the flip side, Draymond Green might be Mr. Game 5 for the Warriors. 10.6, 9.4, 5.8 in 19 games, points, rebounds, assists. So he flirts around, hovers around the triple-double. 8 double-doubles the last 19, in those 19 games. Game 5 versus Dallas, you already know, 17.6 rebounds, 9 assists. This is Draymond at his best, affecting the game. 10 points in plus points in each of his previous 3 appearances in Game 5 of the finals. So if you're betting, Draymond may be the one that you lock in with. And, of course, we have Game 6 Klay. Game 5 Klay might show up. He had that one game in the finals, 37 points versus the Cavs in 2016, which, they did lose. But if you're looking for people to show up, those big 3, this might be the Draymond game. And, Magic said he's looking for a Draymond triple-double.
Yes.
The number's saying that he might be on point with that.
Game 5 Green, I like that.
Well, and if Steph wears purple shoes, then we can expect a better Game 5 from him.
Listen, I love it. I love it a lot. He's going to have the purple shoes, breaks the Game 5 curse.
Let's
I like
go.
that. Give me the second one.
Second one, I just want to reiterate how close this series is. So Golden State, from a field goal percentage, is shooting 44.9, Celtics 44.2. Offensive rebounds are 40-39 in favor of the Warriors. The turnovers are 59 turnovers for the Warriors, 60 for the Celtics. And Boston has a little bit more free throws, but the rebounds separate by 4, and they both have the same amount of 3-point. That's just unbelievable.
That's nuts. It really comes down to when those turnovers are happening, how many points. Even the points off turnovers is kind of comparable, right?
Yeah.
So every play matters. Yes. And I think this is indicative of it.
For sure.
What about you, John?
I got one that's it's going to be good for Golden State. Teams coming off games where they shot less than 41% in the finals are just 1-8 straight up and against the spread in the last 9 tries. On top of the Celtics being on the road, it's one of those stats you really can't ignore. I mean, that almost made me go Warriors money line no-brainer. You know, so that was a very interesting stat that I saw. It's just something you got to pay attention to.
Very interesting.
That's helpful, too, because each of these teams has been perfect on the bounce back, so it's good to know that that's in the Warriors' favor.
Boston shot 40% last game.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
There you go.
the 141 number.
Yeah. All right. When the rebounds win the game. If you remember back to Game 3, the Celtics absolutely torched the Warriors on the board. They were 47-31 overall and 15-6 on the offensive glass. From Game 3 to Game 4, the Warriors went from only 31 total boards to 55 in the next game. So whoever is winning the rebounds is winning this game.
Yeah. And Robert Williams, we don't know what's going to happen with his knee, but we know he's still grabbing them rebounds.
Yeah.
He's getting rebounds over this. So it's so critical where you win certain key matchups, you win this game.
Yep.
But then they could turn around, someone gets blown out, and we're like, what the heck is going on, right?
Because to your point, the scoring is so even, but if they're getting torched on the boards, you can't win.
Right, exactly.
Boardman gets paid. Boardman gets the ring.
Yes.
Hey,
So that's
we heard
what
the
happened.
formula. We know what it is. Sean, what's your second stat of the night?
Yeah, since January 12th, the Celtics are 12-1 straight up and against the spread after a loss, 7-0 in the playoffs with an average victory of 15.6 points a game. So this kind of goes against John's point of the bounce back or so Boston shot 40% last game. The Warriors should be a shoe in here, right? But according to what Boston's been doing the last 6-7 months, they've been bouncing back after a loss in a major way.
Something's got to break. The Rangers unfortunately broke. I hope it's the Celtics tonight.
Right. Listen, the Lightning fans, let me know.
I'm sure.
if you had
One right here.
Vasilevsky mistaken, now you know. And I'm like, hey man, if y'all beat up on our kids, but we'll be back next year. All right. Now, Jaylen Brown, my Jaylen Brown Finals MVP agenda. It continues with Game 5. All right. He scored 25 points in each of his last 4 appearances in Game 5 playoff series. In 2022, he's averaging 4+ three-pointers made, shooting about 48% from 3. Career-wise, he's shooting 39% from 3, and he has a 58+ true shooting percentage from the field in Game 5s. Game 5, Jay might have to show up for them, and I think he's somebody who's been integral to them winning games. So he's one of those guys where he's like, all right, I'll do it, and I'll put it on my back, and I'll go. So I think they need Tatum, Brown, and Smart to all go off, but Brown is the one to watch for me.
I agree.
I like Brown. I think he's a feature piece, man. I know you got Tatum, but if Brown goes to another team, I think he's the guy. So that's good for Boston to have, as a second.
Well, Jaylen Brown could be the MVP if Boston does. I think more so than Tatum could be if Boston wins this
It's
series.
gonna be
Can't win
close.
MVP with
Embarrassment
2.8.
of riches in Boston. All right, that was stats you should know. And when we come back on the Bettor Hour, it is way too early. You don't be late. Tune in to the Bettor Hour.